Another question, back to Hamzat's weight cut, again, when it comes to cutting weight, what is your, worst weight cutting experience?
So I've got three ones. My last one was terrible. My last one was bad. I stopped losing weight at like 3 pounds, and I had an hour and a half to go, and I did it. This last one I cut 27. I 17 pounds in 24 hours. This last cut was for me.
Holy. How do
Um,
you how do you go about doing that? What is your method? Let's say you're a day out. What do you do?
yeah, so let's say 24 hours. I went to the UFC PI. Spent 2 hours cutting weight that morning. I lost. It was about 7 pounds, 8 pounds, somewhere in there. I was just under 10 pounds over my weight that morning. I went home. I relaxed the rest of the day. I just sat and did as little as possible, watched TV, did almost nothing. That night, I cut everything I could. I cut 6 or 7 more pounds. So going into the next
Wow.
morning, I was only going to have 2 or 3 pounds to go. Next morning, got up, took the bath, uh, the UFC gave us these heated sleeping bags that we can cut weight in. I went in the heated sleeping bag and I was just dry as a bone. I was not sweating. It was like, oh shit. So we went and checked and I was still 2 or 3 pounds out. I did another bath, did everything I could. I was just not losing weight. Uh, my brain more or less shut down in this lesson. It's like, guys, I'm not making it. It's not happening. My coaches wouldn't hear it. My coaches, I was ready to fire them all right then. And shut the fuck, just let me be a baby. But they put me back in the bath. I was working with John Poppy. He's part of Lockhart and Leith's team, helping me cut weight as well. My wife is always there doing everything she can to help with that. And I made it. It was tough, but I made it. Like I stepped on the scale the first time, and I was over by a pound. Once you step on the scale, you have an hour to lose whatever you need. And so they shipped me off to the PI, and I sat in the sauna there 45 minutes. It's the longest sauna stay I've ever done. I spent 45 minutes in the sauna, just just pissed off at life. But I stepped on the
Wow.
scale and I made it. And
Wow.
so I didn't miss weight. The hardest one I ever did was I fought in Poland, um, and it was 42 pounds in 10 days is what I needed to cut. That was, I
Man, you
said, yeah,
made it?
it was a last minute fight. I should have said no, but in my head, I can beat anyone. I can do anything. And that was a bad one.
Did
And
you
then
miss the
the
weight?
ultimate, I missed weight. It's over 80 fights. It's the only fight I've ever missed weight. I missed by about a pound and a half.
Ooh,
Yeah, it killed me. And then the first really truly hard one I ever had was on the Ultimate Fighter when I had to make 170. I didn't know what I was doing. I've never been 170 before, and I had to do it. It was 11 pounds in the last day, and I did it by myself, and I didn't know what was happening. That one sucked. That one I made it to the weigh-ins. I was still over, so I had to put on my rubbers, and I had to run outside until I lost the weight. So I ran outside in the Las Vegas summer to make weight for the
geez.
Ultimate Fighter. So that I've had a in the no weight cut is easy. But those are just my three hardest ones. Kamzat by missing by 8.5 pounds. He just that's if I was going to believe the conspiracy theory, that's the conspiracy. That's the one fact I can't wrap my head around. I don't know how you miss weight by that much.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I genuinely think that, and I think it's just weird